I went to one of the seminars this morning. I mean, one of my children has been diagnosed with Asperger's and ADHD. And I was sitting listening this morning to the class, and they started talking about the symptoms, and I'm sitting here going, oh my God, you know, you're thinking, now you're starting to put things together. I mean, the children that are in the system, like I said, you know, such a high percentage of them are exposures, you know, been exposed to drugs and stuff. And the one particular child, my son, his mom admitted to slamming heroin on the way to the hospital because she was in pain and didn't realize why. She said she didn't even know she was pregnant. So she gave birth to a little boy with a bad heart. I mean, he's had 3 open heart surgeries. They had him on Ritalin at 3. At 3 years old, they put this poor little kid on Ritalin. I met him at 4 and adopted him just before he was 5, and I took him off everything. I mean, stopped the meds. we tried it through diet and things. But the class this morning opened up my eye to a lot of other possibilities. I mean, they're so quick a lot of times to give them the diagnosis of ADHD or attachment disorder. Those are the two that really seem to just, oh, attachment, ADHD, give them a pill and they'll be fine. And I don't like doing that. And listening to them this morning, when they were talking about the fetal alcohol and the different symptoms, makes you realize, hey, you know, there's other things out there. It's not just the ADHD, and you know, there's other ways to help the child. And they were talking about the diet. I forget what they were calling it. A specific, not like a food. No, the fetal alcohol. There was a diet that they were talking about, but it wasn't in reference to what they're actually eating, but what they're doing, and you know, what sets them off and what, you know, relaxes and calms them. Where I've never heard anything like that before. With all my readings on the ADHD and Asperger's and things, this was very different. Every situation you walk into with a child is different. I mean, they've all got different stories. They're all coming from different places, and every child's different. And seeing, you know, the other options that are out there, or not other options, but the other possibilities. And the fetal alcohol, one of the reasons I took it this morning was because one of my new children, they're saying, you know, he might be fetal alcohol. So now we're starting to go through the testing process, and I've got him signed up for speech, and we're getting him set up for school. And this is the 4-year-old that I just can't get potty trained. That's driving me crazy, but he's making progress. So yeah, you have to continue your education. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stagnant, and you're not going to be able to help like you should.